Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to today's Nightbird video. I don't think this is going to be as long as it usually is because things are quite quiet, to be perfectly honest with you. We're a good distance away from that QR code now that dropped on Monday. We didn't get anything Tuesday. We didn't get anything Wednesday. There's been nothing today as well, so a very quiet week, to be honest, but we know that we're going to get something tomorrow. So we're on the verge of another QR code. I know that you're all desperate to obviously get stuck into something else, and that should be dropping tomorrow. But there is something big for us to look at. I would say we've got one big thing and then a few little thoughts. And then I thought it would be fun to have a look in the Nightbird fun folder because I do get tagged in some really fun stuff. And I thought it would be good to kind of go through that. So we're going to do that to kind of box off this video. But there is one big thing that I want to talk to you about in today's video. So let's go down to it. I got sent this about 20 odd hours ago, 22 hours ago. It just missed the last Nightbird video. Otherwise, I would have included it yesterday. But it just dropped after. So a big shout out to NS Mommy 6, who does a great job. I mean, you should be following NS Mommy 6, really getting those updates, because NS Mommy 6 is going through all the old kind of QR codes, seeing what they can find. And what we've got here is something quite important. So, oh my God, it's the t-shirts. This is from the 4/19/24 QR code. We're going all the way back to the 19th of April, right? This is one of the first QR codes, right? This is huge, and it's disappointing, and it's frustrating. So prepare yourself, right? This is the cleanest image I've seen of what is on the t-shirt, and you know what I'm about to say. They're not water fountains. That is not water shooting up down here. These are arches, right? These are arches. Plus also we've got a cleaner look in the backgrounds. We can see a bridge, or what looks to be a bridge. Not a famous bridge. I mean, it may be famous, but it's not big enough to be like the Brooklyn Bridge or anything like that. But we appear to have some sort of bridge over here, and then we appear to have something in front. I don't know that this is in the same location. This might be one location, this bridge, and this might be a different location, these arches. Or it could be that they're kind of in the same place. But either way, we've got these arches, got these pipes down here as well, which I don't know if that will help identify this. But yeah, look, there's no sugarcoating this. This is disappointing. It's another example where we thought we really had something, and it turns out to not be that. You know, we're still reeling from the fact that we thought that was Nikki's house. And then on Monday, Rob Fee sends out a little video on his Instagram of the QR code in the video game. He sent that out, and it's from the same place that we thought was Nikki's house. And so now the theory is that's not Nikki's house. That was Rob Fee's house. And so now we don't know who that person was that Uncle Howdy visited, right? We think it was Uncle Howdy that visited, but we don't know who he visited. We don't know whose house he went into during that 2K24 video, right? I love this game, yeah? That one. So it's kind of thrown that all up in the air. And obviously we felt good about this. I felt good about this. I felt really good about this. And now it's not water fountains. It's not that Corpus Christi water fountain. Even though we looked in the background, it's like, oh, this could be this. This could be this. It's these arches. Now, the most famous arches, certainly that I can think of, what I think of when I think of arches is this, right? But I don't think it's this. I don't think it's connected to this because, for example, if we go back and count the arches, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, potentially 11 arches there, right? if we go back to the Roman Colosseum, and how great would it have been if this got finished on June 17th, right? Something like that would have been amazing, right? I don't think we actually know the exact date that it was finished, but we've got a rough idea of the year, but we don't know the exact date. But anyway, if we count the arches, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you know, you're going quite a distance round, aren't you? So that doesn't feel like that to me. These arches feel much closer together than these ones. I mean, maybe if you like was back a bit more, maybe it might work a bit better. But I don't know. I don't even get the impression that these are curving round the same as these are curving round. Like, that's quite a curvature on these arches. Even if we look over on this side, these seem to be a little closer. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can still only just make out 9. Again, if you used to come back, maybe, you know, it would look a little closer. But again, this looks like the top as well, doesn't it? It doesn't look like there's anything above these arches. You got these arches and then there's like nothing above them. And I don't get the sense that they're really curving around dramatically. I just don't think it's this, right? I don't think it's this. So that obviously begs the question, what is this? What is this? What's this bridge? What is this? Why is it not the water fountain at Corpus Christi like we thought it was? So it is disappointing. It is frustrating. But I think we need to park that. We need to put that to one side, because it's much better to find this out now than keep going down the wrong path, isn't it? I'd much rather find out now and go, right, okay, what is this then? And do that work than keep talking about the water fountains and Corpus Christi and June 17th and talking about a connection that just might not be there at all, right? So, disappointing, but a big update, I think. A big update. This has been a big talking point on these Nightbird videos. So, where does this leave us now, right? So, that's the big thing I wanted to talk to you about. I like this as well from Ashton. So, obviously, NS Mommy killed it, right? Ashton says that Corpus Christi is the bird capital of North America, which I really like that. Apparently they have a feast day as well, which obviously makes you think about Rainerius and June 17th and their feast day. But I like this connection more, this bird capital of North America. I thought that was really good. Metal Mommy doing a brilliant job here of just kind of going down and talking about symbolism and going back through some of the old interviews. This is a really long thread, right? Really long thread. It's well worth a read, though, and I did retweet it earlier. And Metal Mommy saying that she felt that the mirror may be connected in some way to the lantern. I've had other people saying that the mirror could be a portal. You know, there's quite a few thoughts around the mirror. The mirror definitely seems to be grabbing people's attention. And I think that's because we had a picture of it in one of the QR codes. Then, of course, in the most recent video, we saw the figure in the mirror. And that was kind of glitching in the mirror, wasn't it? So the mirror has featured. It's not just something in the backgrounds and nothing's really happening. We've also seen it reflect different things. So I do wonder if that is a changing of the perspective, right? Obviously, if we go a little lower and a bit more over to the side, what we see in the mirror is going to be different. But some people are thinking that that might be a portal to a different world. That mirror might represent Bray. There's a lot of thoughts around the mirror. And that has become quite a talking point. So I think that what we get tomorrow, though, I don't think we get any more mirror, or I don't even know if we get any more therapist office, to be honest. So the mirror conversation might come to a bit of an end now, because I think what we're going to get tomorrow on Smackdown is obviously the doorbell video footage, because on Monday we got 2 videos and we got the ring image. And that seemed to be an app, or it seemed to be something on a phone where you could connect to a doorbell and actually see from the doorbell. A lot of doorbells now have got cameras. So you can actually see who's at your door before you answer it. And you can, like, you know, send a message over the intercom and whatever. They're fairly common. And so I think that footage is what we're going to get on Friday. So obviously that would suggest we don't get anything else with the therapist or the therapy office or the mirror or anything like that. I was just thinking, no, there's every chance we could get 2 videos. We did get 2 videos on Monday, so there is a chance we still get 2 videos. So I suppose we can't rule out the therapist, but either way, if we get 1 video, or even if we get 2 videos, I'm expecting one of them to be that doorbell footage. Whose doorbell, though? What is it that we're going to be seeing? How are we going to be pushing this story forwards? Worth a read, though, that from Metal Mommy. Sinan, shout out to you. I really like this. I think it's an excellent spot, but I don't know how much we can read into it. So this is an Amethyst card, and it's got the color, Amethyst color on the sides. And if you look at what Amethyst crystals are used for, they are spiritual protectors. So you can understand this being exciting and being connected. The only downside is that Amethyst cards are a thing in the game, apparently. It's not just this card. So it means that you can get other superstars in this kind of Amethyst framework. So it's not just Nightbird specific. It's not just Bray specific. So I think that sort of lets the theory down, unfortunately. If it was just this cards, that would have been sick. But there's other superstars in this Amethyst series. So, but I still love this. Amethyst crystals, spiritual protector. I mean, maybe we do see Amethyst crystals featuring at some point. And we'll know then as to how they're relevant. So I do like that from Sanan. Yeah, Wrestling Rian. So obviously a big talking point today was Alexa. So Alexa came out and actually posted this on Instagram. This is a picture of her from her last appearance in the Royal Rumble. And we've got the song at the top, right? And then down here she said, "I see your eyes, I know you're watching me." That's a line from her song. So people have looked at this and gone, what's the message? What's the message? She hasn't been posting anything to do with wrestling. This is the first wrestling post in a long time from Alexa. So this is kind of interesting. I do wonder if it's in relation to that person that showed up on Raw. You know, Alexa all of a sudden became a massive talking point on Monday. So perhaps she just thought, I'll put this image out, remind people that I'm still around and I'm going to come back. And this, I see your eyes, I know you're watching me. So I wonder if that's the connection. It's hard to know exactly what she's trying to communicate. Other people have said, is she close to a return? Is that why she's put a picture of her entrance gear and her theme music? Is she about to make an entrance? So people have kind of read into it that way. I still think we're looking at SummerSlam for Alexa. That's still what I'm fairly confident with. So it doesn't really change my mind, this. I think that this might just be because she was getting heavily spoken about. She was trending on Monday. So I'm wondering if it's more related to that. But Wrestling Rian talks about the fact that this is talking about watching me. And WWE Games Instagram put up the Howdy card. And that's got "He Sees You" on it, right? Nikki Cross also put some up that had... In fact, we can flip over to them. So here was the thing, "He sees you." This went up, I don't know if this was today or the other day. This was the Howdy card. Then we got this from Nikki today, right? And it's interesting that Jason Baker has liked these as well, right? I mean, if they didn't have anything to do with Nightbirds, I don't know if Jason would drop a like on them. Maybe he would. I should imagine he's friends with a lot of superstars. But interesting how he's liked that one and he's liked this one from Alexa. So here, look, looking, eyes emoji, eye emoji. So again, watching and seeing. That's kind of come across quite strong. And Howdy's last journal was "Do you see?" Do you see? So lots of references to seeing and watching at the moment, says Wrestling Rian, which I agree. And obviously, I think the do you see on this one is more to do with the first letter thing, where it's June 17, right? I think it's more to do with that, like, do you see it? It's there, can you see it? So I think that's probably in reference to that. I don't know what the Nikki Cross thing is in reference to, other than she's looking fabulous, right? And obviously that is the code. I think you put in, he sees you. And I think that unlocks the card. And then this one's harder to decode, isn't it? But those posts all happening today, certainly from Alexa and from Nikki. So that was kind of a big deal. The Alexa poster got tagged in that loads today. Then we've got this, and I do struggle to play this because of, you know, potential copyright. But here's Bray Wyatt Forever saying this Joe Gacy promo from last November is definitely more eye-opening now. It also sounds like someone saying, wowie, yowie, wowie, right? If we go here...
Yelling at me to the point where I saw no...
Did you hear it then? I did a pretty good job of going straight to it, actually. We'll play it again. Listen to the in the background.
Yelling at me to the point where I saw nothing.
One more time.
To the point where I saw nothing.
He says, I saw nothing but
red.
So, yeah, I agree with Bray Wyatt Forever. It is interesting to go back. This was November. Would he have known by this point? Would he have known that he was going to go to the main roster? Was he planting little clues, or was this just a bit coincidental? I think we have listened to that little audio clip before. I don't think we really got anywhere. But I agree. It's interesting to go back and listen to what is being said by Gacy towards the end of his time in NXT. So, yeah, just something to be aware of. So that was it for all, like, the big theory stuff, to be honest. It's very quiet at the moment. I think partly because we did such a good job yesterday. We did 2-hour-long videos yesterday. One on this channel where we went through loads of people's theories. And then on the other channel, my second channel, we went through a lot of thoughts and opinions. So 2 videos yesterday coming out at 2 hours in length. I think that really kind of cleaned up the deck and cleaned up a lot of people's thoughts that they really wanted me to get to. So it kind of feels like today has been a bit quieter. These are the big key things that have grabbed my attention. But that probably does give us just an opportunity to have a look at some of the fun Nightbird things. So we can do that. And we know as well, of course, that tomorrow we should be getting a brand new QR code, which I'm very much looking forward to. Oh, this is so good. So this is S-Bubs. This is how I feel watching these Uncle Howdy and Wyatt 6 QR code teasers.
What the hell's wrong with the damn time zone? We had a damn blackout. Break the code. What the hell is this? King, I don't know what's going on. It's a return. It has to be a return. This thing has been going on for a month now. I cannot break the damn code. It's like that game in Super Mario. My God, what is the code? The code is. Who is the code? Is it Mick Foley? Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Who is it? Stone Cold is the code. Save us, Austin. Austin, save us. My God, it's The Rock. I can't believe it. Who is it? Who is Goldberg? No, it's... Who is Y2J, Eddie Guerrero, Owen Hart, Arn Anderson? It is somebody with Y2J. Who is 1029? It's the football. My theme song 10.
So this person said, this is how I feel watching these Uncle Howdy and Wyatt 6 QR code teasers. Very good. Very good. I don't know where this has come from. I don't know if this is old or just being made to look old. But it's a brilliant clip, that. Love that. So, Magic Dax, shout out to you, my friends. So, Capo said it was worth a shot. So, let's have a look at this, shall we? Let's see what Capo was up to. Capo actually got in touch with WWE Shop and said, Wendy, right? Just got in touch with Wendy. She said, hello, Pat. This is Wendy. How can I help you today? I mean, how does that work? So you can just get in touch with, I mean, I wouldn't suggest doing it, but I don't know. If you got in touch with WWE Shop and went, Mike, Would someone respond, hello, this is Mike? How does that work? I can't imagine you just say Wendy and then all of a sudden someone called Wendy just happens to answer. But anyway, Wendy? Hello, Pat. This is Wendy. How can I help you today? Your last name wouldn't happen to be Lucho, right? No, it's not. And then posted this, look, Wendy Lucho. Do you know anything about this? No, I'm sorry. Is there anything else I can help you with? I do like trying to go to WWE shop for answers, right? Imagine if he'd have done that and they went, okay, right, yeah, this is what's happening. So it's Bo Dallas, it's Dexter Lumis. They're going to be at Corpus Christi on June 17th. Imagine if they'd just come out with all the answers. That would have been sick, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. It wasn't to be. But Capo, that was fun. I really enjoyed reading that. Oh, here, look, Chris said he's back. So Truncheon obviously connects with the big boss man. So there we go. A truncheon is a short, thick club mainly used by police officers. So there we go. The big boss man on his way back. Oh, God, I'd love it if he was. Tribal Wrestling said Uncle Howdy, when it comes to showing up in WWE, it is very reminiscent of Veer. If you weren't around when we were going through this, so every week, for no word of a lie, it must have been 4 months, maybe even longer, we would get Veer coming to Raw. Veer coming to Raw. Veer coming to Raw. Veer coming to Raw for like 4 months. It was just Veer's on his way, Veer's on his way, Veer is coming to Raw. It just kept doing that and that for ages. So Tribal Wrestling saying this is what Uncle Howdy's like at the moment. You should add this to the jokes folder, said Sam. Sam, appreciate it, my friend. Watson said, watch wrestling be like, these new Uncle Howdy teases are getting weird. So here, look, it's like Hannah sent you a message. Sarah sent you a message. She's online now. These are very strange, Uncle Howdy. What do we think he means by that? What do we think Uncle Howdy means by Sarah has sent you a message? She's online now. Boobs in bio. I wonder what he means by that. These new Uncle Howdy teasers are getting weird. It's Bryn again. Said, heard you was looking for a new profile. For those that haven't seen, this is now my profile picture. And actually, more and more people are changing over their profile picture to the therapist's face. I am now getting more people sending me Nightbird stuff, and they've got the therapist as their profile picture. It's Bryn again has actually done a few where the background color, you can have it blue, you can have it yellow. You can do a few different things. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could put her in lots of different places. That's something we've not explored. Pop in the therapist in lots of different, I don't know. It could get a little dodge, couldn't it? It could get a little dodge. But yeah, that did make me laugh. And that is my current profile picture, as you can see. Right, so here, look, Justin said this has to be a future clue for June 17th. So here, did this happen on June 17th? When did OJ get pursued? OJ Simpson. Was that if that was on June 17th? Car chase. When was it? It was. He was charged on June 17. Wow. I don't know if that was the police chase, the police pursuit. I'm guessing it was. But June 17, what, 1994? Yeah, it says the car chase was in June 1994, so I'm guessing this must have been that that date. That's crazy, man. Yeah, June 17. June 17. So this happened, the OJ police. That's only just dawned on me. And I said, look, the community and I are in the police cars behind, so this is us chasing Uncle Howdy. So I did like that. I found an old Uncle Howdy movie. Is this V for Vendetta? I think this might be V. I've never seen the film, to be honest. But I think I retweeted out, well, at least he looks happy. At least he looks happy at the moment. So there we go. Uncle Howdy with a big smile on his face. No lie, I would go see this. So WWE BQRE, shout out to you. I did retweet this out. People loved it. I mean, even this one's had 7,000 views. So yeah, this people seem to really enjoy this. I tweeted this out and said, revealed, this is how Nightbird's gonna ultimately end, right? So listen, it's gonna be very emotional. I'm looking forward to it. She isn't. Word on the street is she's actually kidnapped herself again so that this doesn't happen, right? That's what the word on the street is. But no, it should be a beautiful day. It should be a beautiful day. And then this is our last one. Look, Hydra Stomper said the Ring doorbell footage in the next QR code. It's been revealed. It's been revealed. This is the footage that we're going to be seeing tomorrow. Here we go.
Come on. Come on. Dog? No, I ain't got a dog. I've got a budgie. A budgie? You're joking. I fucking love budgies. Honest, you got a budgie? Honest?
I don't even know what this is. I think it's two drunk people going back to this guy's flat. I'd imagine this guy saw perhaps he like woke up and went, oh my God, what did I do last night? Where did I go? What did I do? John, where did we go? I can't remember anything. And at some point they've gone, check the doorbell footage. Check the doorbell footage and see what time we got back. Okay, that's a good idea. So they've checked the doorbell footage and...
Come on. Come on. Dog? No, I ain't got a dog. I've got a budgie. A budgie? You're joking. I fucking love budgies. Honest, you got a budgie? Honest.
Honest, you're not lying to me. You've got a budgie. Oh, I love budgies. Oh, I mean, that guy, it's like his Disneyland. That's where he's off to now. What a night. I hope that budgie was safe, by the way, right? God only knows what that budgie was subjected to when them two came walking through the door. But, oh my God, so good. So good. So there we go. Not much in this video, unfortunately, but I think that big thing at the start is very interesting. But we're ready for tomorrow. We're ready for whatever we're going to get next with this campaign. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it's something juicy. Hopefully it's something that gives us an answer. I really could do with something now. I could really do with something and, like, you know, something that's going to snap a lot of this into place. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to find out. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this all the same. Thanks a lot for joining us. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.